I shot KJ events, this real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job. My energy, feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the links, Anthony Mace. We drink the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 Jacksons on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it. Say no more. We in the door. Knicks real talk. What's good, everybody? Divine, Shy Power, the pregame flame, about to get it popping off from the Big Apple to the Capitol. Knicks down in Washington tonight. So we're going to go down there and try to get a victory, man, to get it popping tonight. For me and my partner, going to get into it tonight real deep and all that good stuff and have some fun with the chat and everybody like that, man. Salute to everybody out there. Thank you for coming in. Shy Powers, my man, what's good?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Peace to the God. All our wives is in the building with us already. What's good, my brother? My air like what's popping. Knicks down to Washington, ladies and gentlemen, after coming off a victory in Atlanta by 2 points. We going down to the nation's capital tonight and try to get it popping down there. We're gonna pass a few Knick bills in Washington tonight. Knicks can go down there and get it popping, man. Hopefully we can go out there with a victory, get to 7-5. But it's all good, man. It's another Knick night, Friday night. Knicks, we on that Knick. You know what we do. So we here, man, on that Friday night Knick shit, dripping and Knick drip. You know how we get down. We in the building, man. Shy Power. This is gonna be another game. Hopefully Knicks can go out there prevail tonight, man, get a victory. But I'm excited. It's a Friday. You know, we playing pretty good basketball, so let's see if we can go down there and get it popping tonight.
Yeah, great game last game, man. We are finding out how to win games, and that was a big win. I mean, the biggest thing about that game, the last game, is our defense, especially against Trae Young. So salute to the Knicks, and you know, not to get off topic, but big shout out to Mitchell Robinson, man. That we'll talk about it. I'm not even gonna go super duper hard on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real talk, man. We're gonna get into all that after we get in the pass game right now in a few minutes. But you know, first and foremost, like I said, they just won the game. That's a good thing.
Yes,
won the game. And that's important right there. So that's resiliency right there. To lose that game prior to that and to come back here and get it in Atlanta, that's just saying something about the team. That's how resilient they are. So they can keep it going tonight down here in Washington, man. Down in Washington, not down here, but down in Washington tonight. Against the Washington Wizards, not the same old Washington Wizards team that used to be a couple of years ago when they had Bradley Beal and all them guys. But you know, they trying to go in a different direction. I guess they're trying to maintain a certain one to kind of be a play-in type team, but also try to keep the payroll low. But you know, from where they're at right now, they going to the lottery. I mean, Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma, if they don't catch fire, regardless of whom or what, Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole and them cats might not even make the play-in, man. So they got to hope that they gonna try to turn this thing around. I guess they're gonna try to do it against us tonight, but it ain't gonna happen anyway. I don't think. But anyway, you know, it is what it is, man. So it's another team on the schedule, another game on the schedule, Shy Powers, and we got to go out there and play Knick basketball tonight, try to come out there with a victory, man. Like I said, you know, move a little closer to where we're trying to go.
Yeah, the things I always talk about, man, controlling the pace, grabbing rebounds, and hitting your free throws. All three of those things they did. And also they, if I'm not mistaken, they shot over 36% from the three-point land too. Mm-hmm. That's how you win games. I think they missed a couple of free throws, but I think they were pretty good with the free throw percentage, and they out rebounded them. Mitchell Robinson is a beast offensively and defensively. You know, and sometimes it doesn't make a difference of what you score. It's how you make the game, the play of the game when you're on the court. and Mitchell Robinson is 15 rebounds, three steals, block 1 or 2 block shots, diving on the floor with control to pass the ball to get it to, I forgot who it was, Brunson or one of those guys when he was falling on the ground.
Josh Hart. Yeah.
Josh Hart. Phenomenal play, man. We're starting, and we finally won without RJ, so that's a real good sign.
Yeah, that was a good game down in the ATL, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. They went down there. Like I said, Julius Randle was on the Joe Nokic shit. He was killing it. And like I said, the Brunson burner was burning. They was lighting it up in there, man. I was like, okay. And they played gritty. Emmanuel, 20 minutes, 28 points in 20 minutes, whatever. 20 points in 28 minutes. He was in his bag. Them cats played some good basketball, man. And the defense side of the ball, can't say enough of what they did against Trae Young. Between Hart and Quickly, not Hart, Quickly, Grimes and Quickly. They played that cat tough. They made my man Devontae Murray had a tough night. So overall, good play for the Knicks, man. I seen a lot of good things, especially from our big dogs. I mean, like RJ down and them boys said, well, like I said, when we got all 3 of them here, one might have an off night, the other 2 get a popper. So you know what? RJ been having an off night because he's off the team right now in the lineup. So them cats picking up the slack, and that's what I love about this team. And we keep saying that. If they got 3 guys who can give you 20 on any given night, and then one of them have an off night, they got other 2 will have a good night, no matter which one it is. So I really like the way that went down, man. Them cats was doing it. Julius Randle was doing it, man. Real talk. That I know his wife Twitter timeline was quiet that night. I ain't got it down because he was getting it. So salute to Julius Randle, man. 20, 29, 10, and 8. That's Joker numbers. So I was happy about that. And then, like I said, Jalen Brunson, 24, 8 assists, dropping bucket from out there on 3 points. So it was all good, Shop Powers. It was a much needed win. It was a good win. I like the energy that was in the building down in the ATL, man, and all that good stuff. And they was representing hard. So, if they try to continue to keep this thing going, man, I'm expecting them to do the same thing tonight. When we get into our itinerary, you might not have a couple of guys on the lineup tonight. We will get into that real quick and everything. So, but other than that, all around good effort, man. And that's how you got to do it on the road when you're down your soldier. And we lost Quentin Grimes in the third quarter, whatever the case may be. Can't recall all of it, but to be down him for that last quarter, them cats held it down though. They eked out a 116, 114 win. So, I was happy with that, real talk, man. But we look at Julius Randle numbers and see what he did the other night, because and the rest of the Knicks squad. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into that. Julius Randle, 29 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds, 39 minutes. Josh Hart, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Then they had a double-double, 33 minutes. Mitchell Robinson, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. 6 points, 15 rebounds, Shop Hours. That's the rebounding demon.
And shut Capella down. He shut him down, man. He shut him down.
Yeah, facts. He really did, man. Salute to my man Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson had the burner popping, 24 points, 24.8 assists. He was killing it too. Quentin Grimes had a pretty good game until he got hurt. If he wouldn't have got hurt during that last quarter, you never know. He probably wound up with 15 and 16. You never know. So that was good to see. And Emmanuel Quickly, 28 minutes, 20 points. Shot Powers, he was in his bag, bro. He was doing it. So salute to him. Shingo had a decent game. Hartenstein had a great game, 11.4 rebounds. That was pretty much all needed for that 116, 114. But give me some thoughts on how you felt about that game and the way they got down the other night.
I mean, they know when they need to turn it on sometimes, you know what I mean? And the keys to the game, hitting your free throws at the end of the game. I mean, quickly hit 3 of the 4 free throws towards the end of the game. Clutch. That's the person you need to have on the line. And I mean, Mitchell Robinson shut down Capella. I mean, he shut him down. Capella's a double-double machine. He shut him down. Yeah, and when Grimes was out there playing defense on Trae Young, shut him down. I mean, he had 17 assists, but his score, he can assist and he hits a lot of free throws, but he was not getting those. He wasn't getting the calls, and he was getting shut down. So, big win because we didn't have RJ. And I mean, I've been joking about not having RJ and we can't win a game. So we finally did that tonight. It's a possibility we might not have two of these guys tonight. So let's see how this team steps up tonight. If we continue doing some of these numbers that we had, what was it? Field goal, free throws. Well, we had 90% at free throw line.
Yeah, 10 for 11.
See what I'm saying? And another, you see how low our free throws have been in the last couple of games with not having RJ on the court. RJ gets to the line, no joke, about 6-7 times a night. And I mean, we usually around 24, 25 a game or something like that. You know what I mean? With RJ, it changes it up so people, but 11 free throws, we hit 90%. That is big. That is major. You know what I mean? And we played an all around game. Everything was pretty good. Percentage wise, our field goals pretty good. 47. I mean, we played an all around game, and we have to come out and do the same thing tonight. The thing that I hope that they could do less tonight is turn the ball over. I mean, they turned the ball. Some of those turnovers that holding that ball, that last second thing with DiVincenzo and all that stuff. As long as we can not turn the ball over. We usually around 12, 13 a game. 16 is too much. We still need to be under 13. So that's only my big. If I have anything to downgrade that great win that we had the last game, that would be it.
Yeah. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, 45 for 94, 47.9% from the field goal area, 16 for 34, 47%.
That's what I'm talking about.
10 from 11 from the charity strike, 42 rebounds, 14 offensive rebounds, 29 assists. They was in there doing a thing right there. 2 blocks, 9 steals, 16 turnovers, like Shaw said, bring them down, 50 points in the paint. Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle pretty much. They come, and Josh Hart and them, but there was all good. And on the other flip side, though, our defense, I didn't like our defense because we gave up 54% for the field, 38 from downtown. I didn't like that because we got caught up in the Atlanta Hawks style of basketball. That's what I'm pretty much trying to say. I think they got caught up in their basketball style of play, the Knicks in that game, and that's why they scored 114. Knicks only giving up 105 and best in the league right now. So, they got to definitely. Other than that, I don't have no problem with the way it went down. It's about being gritty, man, and bringing out what you have to the table when the chips is feeling a little low because Mr. RJ and all that. They did what they had to do. So I'm excited about the win. And really good game for us to get us over 500 shot powers. I like them offense numbers, but keep in mind that's not a Nate McMillan coach Atlanta Hawk team. My man is good because he had Donovan Mitchell all in Utah, the coach, but my man Nate McMillan, he played basketball for the NBA as a defensive-minded guy. He played under George Karl as a defensive-minded player. And he coached defensive minded. So, I think that's why the Hawks is where they're at, is because their defense is not like it was. So we took advantage of that. But our defense, we got caught up in their game because I like the pace, but I think the defense was a little bit subpar, a little bit to me. But okay, you live to fight another day. But other than Mitchell Robinson, though, Mitchell Robinson really was in this defense bag like always. You know what I mean? So, and my man Grimes and who was that? Quickly shot powers. Who was on Trae Young?
Yeah, quickly and Grimes. I mean, quickly and Grimes and quickly. Yeah.
Yeah,
they shut him down. They just shut him down totally. I think he didn't have many points. If he had 10, I'd be surprised. The big thing that he had was the assist. You know what I mean? He was assisting. They was hitting shots. You know what I mean? That's how he got so many assists. They were hitting a lot of big threes that what's this Serbian dude name?
Bogdanovic, yeah.
Yeah, he was splashing a lot of assists for Trae Young. So, but we handled them. We shut players down, man. Mitchell Robinson, man, I mean, I'm not to get off topic again, Devon, but this is to harp on Mitchell Robinson tonight. When he is behind you and when he is behind you and you're in front of him, he does two moves. When the offense comes around and the player steps up to protect the rim, Mitchell Robinson takes a step to be shoulder to shoulder with the guy. And as soon as the move is to be made, Mitch throws his back to the guy widens his shoulder, takes a step over, and pins the guy on his back. And there's almost no way that you're getting a rebound over Mitchell Robinson when he does that. Perfect way of positioning himself to grab rebounds. And he's playing better defense this year. Three turnovers. What do you have? Three turnovers. Three turnovers. I mean, not turnovers. Turnovers. He created 3 turnovers in the game. So that's great hands from Mitchell Robinson. He's doing that more and more as we see him stretching those arms out, getting his hand in the cookie jar and stuff like that. I'm happy to see how Mitchell Robinson is evolving this year. Knock on wood. I'm not even going to say it out my mouth. I'm just going to knock on some wood.
Yeah. I don't, I can't get into that because that'll take away from the show what they're talking about. But for me, Shop Howell, this is like this here. They defense can't play. He only has 17 points, and he was getting them points off of a lot of and ones. Go to the hole, somebody bump somebody. Trey Young had a terrible game to me. I won't get all that mess. He had a terrible game. So we ain't even going to, that is what it is. 17 points is not Trey Young and effective. Them cats was on him. It's not. They made him. Because they coming off a back-to-back too, and that's what people don't understand. That's why not only that he had a rough night with the Knicks defense, but they also had a back-to-back game. So he was running and they had him. Like I said, he had a terrible shot.
His percentage was way off from what it usually is. That's what we talk about, the percentages. Make him shoot their percentage worse than what their percentage is. He scored. What was it? 17 points, but it was a hard 17 points.
17, right?
Yeah. It was a hard 17 points.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure if he shot 30 shots, he shot 11 for 30 or something like that. He shot bad. You know what I mean?
Exactly right, bro. He was not effective. He did not. He in the last quarter, he had a couple of offensive plays to keep them because the score was kind of tight, but he did not affect that game to me in no way. They had that cat in the donut. His percentages was low. He wasn't shooting 9 for 15. He was shooting like you said, 11 for 30.
Yeah, something crazy.
He couldn't get us in. And I'm gonna tell you another why we had a bad game because Jalen Brunson was giving him the business. So
Jalen Brunson is stepping up his defense also, Devon. Everybody say that he don't have no defense. He plays some good defense. If the man gets by him, he has a hard time. But perimeter defense, he plays some good defense. I've been watching. That's what I've been seeing. He plays some pretty decent defense these days.
Yeah, man. So that's a recap of that game. Not only Trey Young, what I did like about that game, like I said, Julius Randle was in his bag. They made it hard on him. They made it hard on Devontae Murray. They made it hard on Capella. They made it hard on a lot of them, but because they play a up-tempo game, that's why they got to get the score like that because they do get up and down the court. But before just the game overall, I thought the Knicks handled them cats pretty good. So I make no mistake in my mind. We beat the Hawks twice this year. So they, that's just gonna let you know who we are. That's without RJ, like you said, and lost Grimes in the third quarter. Right. Thank you, Fabian. Fabian got it. There you go.
Right. 4-12. Okay, that's good. I was throwing the numbers out there big, like he took a lot of shots because I really didn't see him take too many shots. Yeah. I seen him passing the ball a lot. I didn't know. I threw some number out there that percentage was, 4-12. That's about the same ratio right there. 11 to 30. Yeah, that's about the same ratio. 1 to 3.
So what that tell you? He wasn't cooking quickly because he only had 4 field goals. He wasn't cooking nobody. So Knicks they did a good job on him and Devontae Murray for the most part. And that's fact. So, listen, he nice, but he wasn't nice that night. You know what I mean? So, like I said, his sniff gullet just had a baby. They on a back-to-back. So he just had one of them. He had a night that it couldn't pop for him, man. And he ain't saying a boot. We're not saying he's not a 24-10 player because he is. But that night he wasn't 24-10. You know what I mean? So that's what counts. So we keep it moving, man. And see who said that that the Knicks got to keep moving. They just got to keep prevailing. And then that's how we look at it. So I'm happy with the way they performed how. But now today we got to move on to a different story. They down in Washington. That team is not going nowhere. Right now, the way they look like they headed towards the play-in, or might not even be the play-in. Shop Howell. They just I don't know if they injured to a point where they missed a play, but it would seem like only got one play on the injury report. So I just don't think that the Washington Wizards. Knicks should be able to go down there and do their thing tonight against them. You know what I mean? Go down there and do what they do. try to, even though we're gonna be down a couple of players, but it's next man up anyway. So let's go out there and try to get a win and get down to Charlotte tomorrow. Get out here. You know what I mean? So if they could do that and pull out the victory tonight and get them to 7-5. Now that's pretty good, man. And we probably shouldn't even have. We probably should not. Probably I know if I could should have, but right now Knicks should probably be like 8 or 9 and like 2 or 3. You know what I mean? But we let some games slip away in here and there.
At least 2 more wins, right? At least 2 more wins.
And RJ been out 4 of them games or 3 of them, whatever. So, you know, it's but for us to be over 500 and tread a water like that when we got one of our key players out, that's pretty good for the Knicks. So we just got to go down there tonight and like you said, don't let it be a trap game. Go down tonight, don't let it be a trap game. Just go down there and do what we do and try to come out there with a victory. And if we do that, I think it'll be on. You know what I mean? You know, so I think that's what it is with that. We still got to go there and win that game, but I think we're going to go in there and get it popping tonight, though. That's one thing I do know. I do know we're going to go play hard down there. I don't care who in that lineup. Knicks coming to play. So let's hope they get it popping. Yo, salute everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. Coach in the building. Nick Yak in the building. Fabian. Nick 100 in the building. Julian was good, my man. Salute to you as well. You know, everybody in the chat, man. Salute. NYC B-Ball 08. Forgot to really get to the chat, man. Jeff Woods was good. Dwayne, Darren, JJ, everybody, man. Jermaine, salute everybody in the chat. That's where it's at. It's Knicks pregame flame, Divine Ty Powers. Knicks down in the capital tonight trying to write some bills for Congress on the court. We're going to go down and get a popping in Washington today, man. Try to get this team up out of here. They're not going nowhere pretty much, you could say, for them. And they 2-9 right now. So I don't see too much going on with them, man. The cats just got to go out there and do what they do. And Knicks beat these boys, get them up out of there, get on the road, make it a quick one tonight, man. Try to get you some. I'm not saying we can't lose the game, but if we play Knicks basketball, I don't see them beating us. So if the Knicks go out there and get it popping tonight so they can rest some of them players again, because they do play tomorrow at 6 o'clock down here in Charlotte. So right around, they go right about tomorrow and do it again. Knicks had like 3 back-to-backs already in 12 games of the season. They say 12 games, and they almost had like 3 back-to-backs. So, you know, they had a pretty intense schedule coming out of the start of the season. So they just gotta go out there and do it again. Try to get a quick start tonight to me. Get them boys out there a little bit, and let them you know, guys, second unit guys, and some of them non-rotation players get some minutes to save Jules Randle and all these guys, because we're gonna need them, especially with Quentin Grimes and my man don't play. Quentin Grimes, and RJ Barrett don't play tonight. Then we're gonna really need these guys to step up tonight and get it popping for us. So let's hope that I think you will see some Jericho Sims tonight. I think you're gonna see McBride tonight. I think he's gonna go right to what he do. You know, I think you will see them before you see Evan Fournier due to the fact, because we know what Evan Fournier really what the Knicks need him for, and that's not to get injured. You know what I mean? So I think they go out there tonight. We're gonna see a dose of Deuce McBride, a dose of Jericho Sims, and the Sadie Cats leg, because they do got a game tomorrow, Shop Howard. So should be I hope it'll be a quick one tonight, and they get it in there and get it done and get up out of there and keep it moving. Your mic, my man.
My bad, Devon. I'm thinking that you know, both these guys, Quentin Grimes and RJ Barrett, are game time decisions. And I think one of them will play tonight. I don't know if Tom Thibodeau is ready for to see. I'm not saying he's not, because he has played this lineup, but it'd be DiVincenzo and Hart starting, and then the bench is depleted. Then there's only IQ in the bench and our Hart. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. IQ and our Hart. You know what I mean? And then you have to filter from the bench. I think maybe RJ, maybe we'll give Quentin Grimes another day, and maybe he can come back. They say he got a sprained wrist or something like that. And I mean, they got that tape now that they put on the hand, and the hand grip that can really, you know, hold your wrist pretty tight. You know what I mean? It's not a shooting hand; it's the non-dominant hand. So maybe we'll see him tomorrow. I think we see Quentin. RJ was on the bench the other night. If y'all didn't see him, he had the hoodie on, the beige-looking hoodie with the beige sweatpants and them croc-like furry slipper shoe things on. He was on the bench the other night. He was there. So maybe, you know what I mean, he may come back tonight. You know what I mean? I would like to see him tonight. not taking anything away from DiVincenzo or Josh Hart, but I think RJ would be a big help if he could come back tonight. I can wait to see Quinn Grimes. If you want to put now, because the next thing, if Quinn Grimes doesn't come, now you push Josh Hart into the shooting guard position. You know what I mean? Or yeah, I think that's what happened. So I would like to see RJ back tonight, but if not, the rotations is what I'm going to be watching tonight, because now you really have to go into, like you were saying about Fournier, Deuce McBride, Sims. Now you got to really look for your bench to fill in your bench now, and I just think maybe they might put RJ in tonight, maybe.
Yeah, real talk. Real quick, hey, Teron Mosley. I have no idea too much about the situation with the Knicks and Mark Jackson. I mean, obviously it's the pregame show, so I really can't go into all that because this is not the show for that. But I have no idea.
Amen.
Yeah, because I don't really too much try to, how would I say real quick, speak about stuff that if I ain't directly there and I ain't hear it from the source, I don't talk about it, because it would be to then it just be he say she say to me, so I don't know. But Mark Jackson, a good dude, man. Once a Knick, always a Knick. But I don't know about that situation. I just know, this is not, we're not going to get into the air because of the name of the show, the Pregame Flame. But anyway, back to the thing. But salute everybody in the chat too. But thank you, Chatting Around, for even bringing the thought out there. But I can't speak too about the buddy because I don't know about the situation. I think, to me, Shaw Powers, I was, me personally, sit RJ tonight. Sit him tomorrow. Sit him tonight. Sit him tomorrow. You don't need him. You don't need him because he not only got the mind, but he resting that knee. We got enough firepower. I wouldn't bring RJ back right now because we don't need him. Because I think we need him later on in the season. I think they just let that knee heal, let him get the migraines out the way, and go with the next man up. We got a squad down here. I ain't tripping off the Knicks. Knicks can go get it without. We don't need RJ. To me, that's me personally. I wouldn't put RJ out there against a 2-9 team. I think our team deep enough without him to beat Washington. So I would rest him. That's my opinion. I would rest him tonight and Charlotte, because I don't think them two teams better than us without RJ. And I think for me, even though they can get even RJ play, the Knicks still can lose the game. I'm not saying that.
Right.
My confidence in the Knicks is that I think this team is better than that Washington team. I think roster wise, coach wise, top to bottom. You could lose on any given night, but from what I'm watching, the Knicks that I'm watching, they ain't got nothing for us. That's what I'm saying. They ain't got nothing for us. They 2-9. Your record don't lie. Your record speak for itself. Until they turn it around, I'm saying, I expect the Knicks to go in there and smack these boys around tonight. Just like I thought they would do San Antonio, just like I thought they would do. They ain't got the talent that beat us, and the girth and the depth. So I really want the Knicks to go out there and get it popping tonight, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they go out there. But like I said, you could lose on any given night, Shaw Powell. That's why I'm not, I ain't taking this for granted, because they can go down there and next thing you know, they shots not falling, and Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole dropped 50. That game we seen in the exhibition and the preseason, I don't even think about that mess. But that can happen in the NBA. So I don't think the Knicks should take them lightly, but I think the Knicks go down there and do it without them cats, man. Even the Quentin Grimes, I sit them down. It's early, because I just want to see this team just keep doing what they're doing, man, and developing and getting better. Keep working on what they're working on, and they doing it. So I'm confident, man. I guess I say that to say that I'm real confident about the team. Nothing else other than that. I'm just confident that this team is gonna do their thing, man. So I'm really excited about that. And see what happens. Yeah. Hey, I agree. Hey, I got you, Nick 100, but he gonna be out of his game ain't gonna be too impactful. But that you're a good point there, my man. Bridges can get down, but he ain't played basketball in a while. He ain't coming in here dry. That ain't gonna happen. So I know he might be in practice shape, but game he ain't played a game against somebody in a minute. So I'm not expecting him to get too crazy on this. He can get buckets. But I don't think I'm worried about him right now. Give him about 10 games like all the other NBA players like they are now. Give him 10, 11 games. He'll be ready to roll, though. Give him time to get to 10 games. He's gonna be it. But let's hope that he don't do it against us tomorrow night. I'm at Nick 100. Let's hope that he have a bad game. Hope he goes 0 for 50. so he don't beat the Knicks tomorrow. So, but after that, he can go out there and get it popping as far as I'm concerned. But we don't want that cat dropping on us. But we ain't worried about that, man. I ain't worried about none of them teams. Bring all coming through when they come to play the Knicks. We don't run for the smoke in New York with the Knicks, man. You know what I mean? That's real talk. One thing about the New York Knicks basketball team, they don't run from the smoke. They go get it. So let's get it tomorrow. But Shop Powell, let's go over our itinerary right quick, ladies and gentlemen. See who the starting lineups, everything like that. We get back at it. And it's Divine Shop Powell. Knicks will talk to Pregame Frame. Let's get it, man. We in here. Salute everybody, man. Salute. We back, man. Pregame Fame, Divine Shot Powers, Knicks down in the Capitol, man. About to write some bills and watch it tonight. So if we can go down here and get it popping to see what's good, man. Hopefully we go out there and we get this game out the way. Like I said, Shot Powers just another. What do you say? On to the next one. Another game. We got to go out there and try to get it tonight.
Yeah, that's it. They just got to get out there. We will more than likely, if we don't have our if RJ doesn't come back tonight, if Grimes doesn't come in tonight, we'll have the Villanova front line going on tonight. So let's see what they can get out here and do tonight with Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle. And that should be a formidable team. What I'm going to pay attention to this game is what happens in the bench, because now we have two players coming from the second unit to start in the first unit. So I want to see how Tom Thibodeau's matriculates this team and how he makes the substitutions. How many minutes is he going to run tonight? Set 8, 9, 10. If we're going to see Fournier tonight, we'll more than likely we'll see a little bit of Deuce tonight. You know what I mean? Is he going to run Sims, Evan Fournier, Deuce? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, real talk, man. I hope he go Jericho Sims in tonight. But this is a good team to do it against. But we just got to go out there. Like I said, I look at the injury report. For us, we down to a key, so we down 2 starters. Not only 2 players, 2 starters. You know what I mean? So I think they only got Dylan Wright out. So even though he's the top, I like Dylan Wright though, but he gets it off on us sometimes actually. But he's a good defender, 2-way player. But other than that, they healthy, So we got to go out there and just do what we do, execute the game plan for Luke, like I always say, and go out there and get this money, man. So I think we go out there tonight, put it down on them. Like I said, the key matchups to me, Daniel Gafford and Richard Robertson, going to be a fun one, like JJ said earlier. That's going to be a fun one. Jordan Poole and Shinzo, as Shinzo start, I want to see how he going to be able to D up. Can he D up or slow down Jordan Poole? And that's going to be a pretty good matchup. But then I think the other one I'm looking forward to is going to be Josh Hart and Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma can play ball. You know how to get down. He having 23 this season. So I wonder if Josh Hart can take on that challenge to try to guard this man and keep him from running amok tonight and just going out there wilding. And that thing, we back on our heels. So I don't want to see that tonight. So let's hope that Shinzo and Hart and in my key matchups anyway, and Mitchell Robinson on Daniel Gafford and slow them down, because on the other side of the ball, they're going to have to slow down Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. So,
right.
I feel good about that. And in the way that Mitch been playing basketball is unbelievable. And I got to salute the man real quickly as well. So just salute to the whole team, really. They bounce back. They bounce back real well. They're real resilient team. They take an L. They get back and get that W. So, I'm hoping we can just don't go flip-flopping. I just want to see them win, though, and tonight and get to 7-5, and I think that'd be pretty good. So, all around, I got these Knicks doing what they do. I'm not too concerned about it tonight, but I just want to see them play hard tonight for 48 minutes and rebound the ball. Just give me the numbers you gave against Atlanta. I think they could do that. I think they could do that against Washington, what they did against Atlanta, because Washington, to me, they're 2-9 for a reason. You look at your starting lineup. Other than Kuzma's a great defender, Gafford okay. Jordan Poole is not a defender. I don't think. Not since I've been watching him with the Golden State Warriors. Trice Jones is decent, but they don't got a real dominant defensive team that's going to make me say that y'all going to hold us to like 90-something points. You know what I mean? With or without RJ and my man. So let's hope that the Knicks prevail tonight. But I do think it's going to be pretty much an easy win for us tonight.
Yeah, I'm hoping for us to get out there and run some good. I seen salute Jerry Fritz for saying that. I haven't seen that team run too much together. They played some minutes together, but you averaging it around 4 minutes. This is a time for to see what happens, and this is where Tom Thibodeau gets paid tonight. And I mean, I'm going to reiterate this again. How he does his substitutions is going to be major of how we can accomplish this win tonight. They do not have no defensive threats down there. Maybe we might get a 20-point night from Mitchell Robinson tonight. He usually plays Gafford pretty well. You know what I mean? We're going to need scoring from players that we're not used to seeing scoring decent numbers tonight. If we can contain them, not turn the ball over a little bit, keep the scoring low for them, you know what I mean? I think this will be a good defensive game to keep them under 100 and us maybe get to around 100 and something points tonight. I'm gonna think of the score right in a minute.
Yeah, hey, Sister Chris, I agree with you 100% with that. I think and that's I agree with you too. But I think now with the acquisition of Jalen Brunson and the leadership of these guys, I think that's kind of like the old Knicks who used to go out there and how would I say take teams for granted per se, or the trap game type thing. I think this Knicks team and the team in the past year when Jalen Brunson came aboard kind of started not letting that happen too much. His leadership and being a floor general and knowing how to hold cats accountable on the floor and the maturation of all these guys. I think that was something that they used to do back in the, maybe prior to that, the past year. But, like I said, even the last season, real quick, they was, they always in tight games. They always competitive. I mean, even in a lot, and you notice this here, they blowing out the teams they supposed to blow out. Like when they played San Antonio, no, you blow them cats out, and they did. I think when they played, who else was that before? So I think they kind of, I hope that's the case. But you dead on with that though, because that they used to get on my nerve with that, man. I think the last time I seen like that remember when we lost Orlando Magic a couple of times. I'm gonna get back into the show. Hey Chris, a couple of years ago when my man Troy called Anthony and them, we let them cats beat us in the garden a couple of years ago. I think after last year, all that shit stopped though. I was like, Knicks was like, nah, we're not having them because we're gonna have to take you cats out. So let's hope they take it out tonight, man. And they don't prove us wrong, but we hope that I hope that's all over with. I think these cats is on a mission this year, man. They know every game counts, man. The Knicks and so far you've seen them competitively. They play competitive all the time. It's like they in it for 48 minutes, like compared to some days. So let's hope they do that tonight and don't take this as a trap game. Like Chris said, don't go back into them bad habits and start, taking these teams for granted. Go out there and get these boys the business, man. Beat them by 20 or beat them by 10. They're in their home court too, obviously. And but go in and beat these boys, man.
That's like a home away from home. Mm-hmm. Washington is a lot of New Yorkers in Washington, no question. Yeah, you're gonna hear the New York fandom up in Washington tonight. There's a lot of people in Washington that's probably gonna go to the game. You're gonna see a lot of Knicks drip out there tonight, and a lot of people talking, screaming for the Knicks when the Knicks make a big shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get into the yeah, Chris, that's what I would say. I think that's the key right there, Chris, because they don't have that force that we got. You're 100% right on that. They should bully ball the crap out of these boys. Now I'm glad you put that out there because I don't think they got the strength that we got down here. But like even with the guys, look at the game preview for the upcoming game. They're gonna be in that they're gonna be in the Knicks. This is one of them NCAA tournament games that you see, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that's going to be. We at the bottom in the group tournament. Thanks to NBA.com. We down right behind while we 0-1 on the group play. So we got to really get a popping in that, man, to get up in that tournament because I think we should be higher than that. Yeah, I know this is the thing I forgot to put up this year. I will put it back up there. Normally with my stat thing, I should put it up every game last year. I don't know why I didn't do that. But anyway, 6-5 we are, 7th in the Eastern Conference, 3-3 at home and away at home. Excuse me, I go back to it, apologize. 14th in offense rating, 5th in defense rating, 7th in net rating in the NBA. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it, New York. Jalen Brunson, 22 points a game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He playing pretty well. Kuzma's a big guy tonight, 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for them guys. Can't take him for granted because he can get down. Team leader for New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 22.7 points. Kyle Kuzma, 23. Robinson, 11 rebounds. Gafford, 7. Julius Randle, 5 assists. Tyrus Jones, 4.8, almost 5 assists as well. Previous matchups, Pittsburgh hit 29 on the Quentin Grimes at 27. Tyler Jalen Brunson, Gafford, 7 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, 11. Uniforms tonight for the game. We got the Knicks got the white drip. These cats got that's interesting to watch. I never see the drip and watch it like that, but that's pretty cool though. So yeah, man, it's all good up here, man. We just gotta go down there tonight, do what we do, and everything like that. And I think we're gonna be okay. I really do believe that. Frank Mops got a 117.94. I like that, Frank. I really do. I like that score. And that should be a good one right there. That we got to get that bully ball in there, Chris. Mitch Hart, Sinjo, and Hart are bullying. Yeah, they are. They play hard though. Them cats do go hard. I like that score, Frank. Hey, Chris, and that's 5th ranked defense. And like I said, we had RJ out. He's been playing some good defense this year. So they that's how you win games, man. And that's why I'm confident about this team. We haven't even hit our best yet. We winning games because our defense is solid. They moving the ball pretty well and everything like that. But the defense is the staple point of what we do. That's a Tom Thibodeau type basketball team. If you got an off night scoring, long as defense is good, you're always in the basketball game. Even if you got a bad offense that night. But if your defense is on point every night, you always in a basketball game. And I think that's what Tom Thibodeau believes in. I got enough guys who can score the ball. If we having a bad night, we can still win the game because our defense keeps us in the game all the time. And I think that's a recipe for success, man. Because so I think that's how you got to do it. When you can't score, try another way to win. You know what I mean? That goes for the players too. If somebody ain't got a bad shooting night, do something else that'll help you win. A la DiVincenzo, a la Josh Hart. You know what I mean? They winners, that's why he with them, and that's why he got some winners, because they said my offense of the night, I'm a rebound, steal, play defense, blah blah blah, keep it moving. So that's salute to the Knicks for having guys on there like that, man. But that defense rate is special to be 5th in the NBA, 7th in the NBA, and we haven't even hit our stride shot powers. That's pretty good. So they got to bring all that energy to the floor tonight.
Yeah, it's no question, man. We're going, like I said, I have no doubt that the Knicks are going to go out there and perform tonight, and I think we're going to win the game. I just will keep a hard eye look out on that second unit. You know what I mean? We're very depleted in that second unit right now with 2 starters out. We have 2 players coming from the second unit to the first unit, and I just want to see how Tom Thibodeau figures out how to run his rotation so players can have a decent amount of minutes. Can possibly score the basketball. We may see a good change from DiVincenzo tonight for him starting with Josh Hart and Brunson. You know what I mean? He may get a lot more shots, and some of those shots he'll be taking. Hopefully he can knock them down tonight.
Shot power, that's a great point, my man. That's a great point. To me, he get to do what Quentin Grimes do.
Facts.
Basically, and he do it in other ways too. And so the defense ain't gonna take a big hit. And Josh Hart, his defense. So what I like about them 2 guys in the starting lineup tonight, because that means Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle are gonna be our primary scorers. That's it. Everybody else getting where they fit in. So I'm expecting Julius Randle and Brunson tonight go for 20-some apiece, because they're gonna be the ones with that ball tonight. You know what I mean? Not being selfishly, but you're supposed to go to your big dog. So Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson mess around and drop a 40-piece tonight. I drop a 40-piece tonight. And like I said, Julius Randle, they don't got enough. Kyle Kuzma's a good defender, but he don't got enough for Julius Randle. He's a good defender too. Denny Avia, him and Josh Hart balance that out. But I do think Tyrus Jones is good, but I think Jalen Brunson gets about 30-something tonight if they need it. I think that's how it's gonna go down tonight. So, but it's gonna be a fun game, man. I'm really looking forward to this, man, because You know, like I said, somebody may say in the chat earlier about the chemistry. They only played 4 minutes together, which I do agree. That plays a major role. But when you kind of already know how a person play, it kind of makes it easy too. You know what I mean? Like these cats know each other. You know what I mean? And they unselfish. So I think that's going to be okay. I think the Knicks defense get even a little bit better tonight in the first unit, in the second unit tonight, just due to the fact Josh Hart been in there playing pretty good defense, despite his height, but he's been holding down because defense rebounding the ball pretty well, you know, and that's defense. So, and I think my man Shinzo, he's a different type. My man Quentin Grimes is a good one-on-one defender. Shinzo is a more of a
he getting that lane.
Right, he getting the lane. He
getting that passing lane easy.
Yeah, he moves more fluently than Quentin Grimes. So he's a disruptor out there. So I think you don't lose too much. But I think the energy too. That's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Even though it's not a creme de la creme team, I'm looking forward to see Shinzo and them get in there and just to let you know if the Knicks mess around like tonight, lose a key player, they got a player on their team who can come in and do the same thing and pretty much keep the team. That's how important the signing of Shinzo to me was so important for that reason. For tonight, Quentin Grimes ain't playing. Now we're not going to lose too much because we got a player on the bench who could do what he do, and damn, they can start. That's why I say the Knicks is a good team, because they would seem like what they did to me is like if Jalen Brunson go down for a minute, he might not get it at that level, but Emmanuel quickly will still keep the Knicks in the game with his skill set, like Jalen Brunson. I think quickly dropped 30-something in this room. So he could do that. So I like this stuff. That's why I really want to see it tonight, because I'm really interested to see. I think that Josh Hart and RJ thing is different, because Hart is not a scorer like RJ can, so he's not going to get the 20 that RJ get you. But I do think my man Shinzo could do what Grimes do. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't think – and then after that, Sharp House real quick, this is where Deuce Ride and Jericho Sims show why Tom Thibodeau got them in the rotation. That's all. This is why we got y'all in the rotation. That's why I'm not worried about it, because these cats know the system. It's not like they playing the Phoenix Suns. They playing the Washington. Right. So I think tonight Jericho Sims and Big Bride do just what they supposed to do. Next man up. That's it. The next man up. And I think they've been around long enough to know the system that they're going to be okay. So, yeah, you're going to lose, or you lose some things, but you're going to gain some things too. So I'm good with it. Let's see if they're going to get it. I'm going to go on the limb tonight. I'm going to go deep. I'm going to go deep. I've been at that 117 thing for the last couple of games, so I'm going to stay at it. 117 to 98. 117-98 Knicks tonight. I'm going to stay at that 117 till the Knicks get it. So, yeah, I think they should. Hopefully, it'll be a pretty good game to get up out of there, Shop.
I'm thinking the Knicks are going to play a harder defensive game tonight. Percentage should be better, but I think the scoring is going to be a little less. I'm going to go New York Knicks 107 to Washington Wizards 97.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jerry Fritz, that's legit that you put what you put up there though. I wouldn't have a problem if that happened or not. I won't, but that is legit right there. That's a fact right there. Because and here's what's interesting about that. We're quickly in that lineup with Brunson. Now you got two good ball handlers. You know what I mean? That can literally. So when a defense claps on Jalen Brunson, quickly still could break down the defense. So I do like that. I thought about that for a minute. Like, well, you know what? If the Knicks needed to, because quickly is more of a scorer than Grimes is, would that help the first unit? Because he's more of a scorer and a playmaker, and a ball handler per se. And I thought about that, Jerry. So that's a good one. I'm glad you put that out there, because I just think about that all the time. How would it be if IQ was in the starting lineup because of the skills that he brings to the table, and knowing that you got guys like Shinzo who could handle the ball like quickly in the second unit. So it kind of like, okay, now Grimes would be that spot up shooter in the second unit because Shinzo can kind of get on the ball where he need to get it and all that stuff. And so and I'm glad you put that there, because it's interesting if you had to really look at the checks and balances on that. How would you have a problem with quickly and Brunson opposed to quickly? It's pretty crazy. And, so that's pretty interesting. That's how deep this team is, though. That's how versatile they are. That's why I like about this team, because they're that versatile. You literally got guys in the second unit who could start on the Knicks or on any team for that matter. So that's pretty quickly. Literally could start on a lot of teams in the NBA. So we got a guy on the bench who's a starter, and we know that. And I think that's pretty interesting, man. So good one. Fabian got 123 to 95. So he looking to go out there and run these boys up out the building. Yeah, that's for sure, Fabian. I ain't got no problem with that. I think I'll take our boy to come to play tonight.
Facts, good. Fabe, that was an amazing number right there. 123.95. I'm hoping to see that too. I'm not opposed to seeing those numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chris, he still got young man. He still got some things to work on, but you like his maturation, that's for sure. He them things you got up there is 100% right. So IQ just got to keep growing like everybody else, you know. And I that's why I like it. I like his trajectory. He says he came in this league with the Knicks. He's been in that thing. So I mean, the backup point guard since he got it, and Peter grew with the team too. That's amazing. Shop out since IQ got in the league. I mean, and with the Knicks, he's been the backup point guard. That's saying something, man. He grown every year. Every year he still keep growing. You know what I mean? So 6th man of the year and all that good stuff. So yeah, Chris, he just got to get the great decisions on the pack. And if he do that, I think he'll be okay. So you're 100% right on that one. Yeah, he is, and you know, not to harp on Quickly, but like Quickly, people got to remember what Quickly said. Quickly said when he was in high school, when he came to Kentucky at the point guard. He didn't come to Kentucky at the shoot. The reason why they put him at the 2 guard because they had Tyrese Maxey there, and they decided to make him at the shooter. But IQ been a point guard since he's been in high school, freshman year and everything. That's what he did. He was a point guard. So you know, it may not seem like it that much, but you could consider him a score first point guard, but he does have it because that's what he grew up being, a point guard. He probably just more pass first, like Jalen Brunson, pass first point guard. But I ain't got no problem with IQ. I like that, man. Even if that's why I like him in the first unit, because we don't need him primary to be the primary ball handler because that's Jalen Brunson. But what makes it effective is if they trap Jalen Brunson with him on the court, he can still break down the defense, allow what Quentin Grimes can't do. See, because if you get the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hand, RJ and Randall are pounders. They not playmake. They can playmake, but quickly got the knack to break down the defense, keep their offense going until they get them guys off of Jalen Brunson. I think that's what makes him efficient to me in the starting lineup because he's another ball handler, a good ball handler. He might not be a great point guard, but he's a good ball handler. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I'm happy with that if they get him in there. So salute to that. Who's my man Allow Wide? The dog got 116.99. Allow Wide around you on 117. I'm 117.98. Great mind, take a light, man. Hope we get a cheater. Mike Vick, what's good, my man? What's up, brother? MV got 120.90.
My brother.
I like that. Yes, sir. Mike Vick in the building. Shaw Powers, physical. That's what up. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this game overall. Let's go out here and win this game tonight. Let's get this thing back to 7-5. Get up to 7-5. Go down here to Charlotte, down in my neck of the woods, man, and NC. Try to beat these boys in Charlotte tomorrow, and go get 8-5. Get back home because we got Phoenix Suns and all those guys coming in here next week. So you know that's gonna be pretty interesting, man. I'm just hoping that these cats can prevail these next couple of games, and we let that one in Boston get away. It's all good and all that stuff, but that's all right. You know, we still on our grind. So let's hope that we can get a pop tonight. But salute everybody in the chat: Chris, Mike, Vic, Law Wide, Jerry, Fritz, everybody, Fabian, y'all cats got a popping up in there as always. Salute everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. Frank Mock told everybody Frank had 117.94. That's a good score too. But yeah, Shaw, I just think we got to go out there and just do what we do, man. Play hard, cross T's, dot I's. Play for 48 minutes, man, and don't take this team for granted like Chris was talking about earlier because that can happen. But I just don't see the trap energy in them. Let's hope not. Please don't prove me wrong. So don't prove me wrong tonight. Just go out there and handle your business, man. If they do that, then we be talking about tomorrow and feeling good about ourselves. You know what I mean? You know, when the Knicks don't win, it ain't a good feeling up in these pieces. So we got to win tomorrow, shot, get it popping, man. But other than that, man, it's Knicks season. We in here, man. So we just got to keep going. It's early. It seemed early, but it seemed late. Next thing you know, we'd be at 20 games. We're like, man, a quarter of the season over.
Well, it'd be Thanksgiving this next weekend. Sheesh, this time is flying.
Yeah, it is, man. Time waiting for no man. I'm like, man, I'll be like, they need to put like 8 days a week and make one day 48 hours or something. They need to do something, man. I'm like, man, this time moving too fast, man. I'm like, listen, my brother want to be on the planet a little longer. You know what I mean? So, but you know how it go, man. When you get older, while the time like everything go by. So we'll see. But yeah, so far so good with the season. We over 500. I can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I just think it's going to be an interesting game tonight. We have to hit shots. The main thing for the New York Knicks to do tonight is make sure they get out there and hit shots. We have to see a good game for Josh Hart. We have to see a good game from DiVincenzo tonight. And when IQ gets on the court, he needs to, supplement his scoring like he did the last game. He was real effective. He played 28 minutes and he had 10 points in 18 minutes and another 10 points in the fourth quarter. And I mean, it was just, I'm rounding off numbers, but he made 10 points in that fourth quarter. That really means something. So we need his contribution tonight, as well as our heart. We need him to play big tonight. And like I said, I'm going to watch how Tom Thibodeau matriculates this defense tonight, how he runs the substitutions and stuff like that, because we are short 2 players. And in our starting unit. So our second unit is going to be suffering. That's somewhat what we do in our second unit is score and play good defense and bring ourselves back if we're at default or advance us when we are ahead. So we need to he has to figure out how he's going to work that second unit. And aside from that, I'm waiting to see the game. Like I said, 107-97. I think tonight will be more of a defensive game for the Knicks, and because they don't have, unless these two guys score 20 points apiece, Josh Hart and DiVincenzo, I think they'll probably be on the average of somewhere around 12 to 17 points. Somewhere, both of them will probably have those numbers tonight. I'm hoping, and it will substitute for RJ and for Grimes, but that they're going to have to make more points in order to help out the second unit. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, real talk. Jerry and Chris had great points in that. Tibbs better be better than that. I got that feeling that won't happen tonight. I really don't believe that. Not on a back-to-back. Tibbs might be stubborn, but he ain't stupid. He know he got to go out there and play Jericho Sims and Deuce Bride tonight. He understand that very well. Next one, it is, because it got to be next man up. And right now, he have no choice but to play them, because his pretty much his second unit, 2 of his key guys in the second unit is in that starting lineup. So he gonna have to play them guys tonight. He ain't got no choice. But that's what they there for. You know what I mean? They get some burn tonight. I'm confident that Tibbs ain't going out like that. That's believable, because he know that will be how would I say just from the standpoint of the tiredness and the guys are gonna be able to play tomorrow. I mean, just out of just common sense, he better play them guys tonight.
Right, that's a great point, Divine. That's a great point.
Yeah, he gonna play them because he better, man. But listen, though, because now I'm coming to chat tomorrow and I'm wilding out on Tibbs. So Tibbs don't play no Gerald tonight. If Tibbs put no boys in tonight, me and Tibbs will have. I'm had to call up him. I'm had to talk to him. I had to get his number.
You have to pay attention to. Last game we didn't have RJ. Most minutes I think Randall played all season was last night's game. I think he played somewhere from 37 to 39, somewhere around. So he played a lot of minutes last game. So I'm looking to probably see Randall play a lot of minutes tonight. Brunson playing a lot of minutes. That's they're gonna be the guys that have to substitute. You're gonna see the second unit with Randall and Brunson with iHard and IQ. You know what I mean? That's going to be something. They're going to run that unit out there too. So as we see that Villanova crew in the first unit, you best believe you're probably going to see Randall and Brunson in that second unit with IQ and iHeart.
Yeah, real talk. Jerry, Kerry, good to see you, but man, sorry you got in. We just about to get out the game start in a couple of minutes, so we're going to get up out of here. Thank you for coming in, though. Look at, we survived 100 people. What's good, my man? What's long time lost see? We survived 100 people. That's my man. Brother, he been coming supporting us for a minute. We survived. Good to see you, my man. Real talk. Appreciate you coming back in. Real talk. Let's get it. Yeah, you might see Kerry. Kerry, you might. That's a tough one. Tim and Knicks organization probably don't play that man. I don't need him injured. That's trade.
He ain't playing.
That's
He
trade.
ain't. I don't think Fournier is playing it. Fournier haven't even played in some of the garbage games that we had when they had Wilder and Deuce and Sims and all them in there. And what's the other guy's name? Man, I can't think of his name right now. But he hasn't played since the season started. And the guy the two-way guy. Now he ain't even two-way. Jeffries, yeah. So he played Jeffries before he played Fournier. So I would like to see him tonight. He could use some good minutes tonight out there. He could give us a couple of minutes, and he could still. I believe Fournier can still shoot the ball. I wouldn't mind seeing him out there. We're gonna need somebody, Deuce McBride and somebody else, to come and help out in that second unit. And if Fournier can do it, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him out there tonight.
I will tell you what the Knicks will do for that. And I only reason I'm saying because I want to shout them out anyway. Shout out to the Westchester Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Them boys is playing some good basketball up there in Westchester, I'm trying to tell you. And the Dwayne Washington Jr. killing it. 27 the game over the last so many games. He on a two-way. They might call him up before they use Fournier. That's why I said that. So, Dwayne, come up and put a strap up tonight. Just in case we need you. We can't play Fournier. Let's hope not. But listen, Knicks about to get it, man. So, salute to everybody in the chat. Shout Powell, holla at me. Then we going to get up out of here.
Salute to you, Divine. As always, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Once again, another game with the Knicks. Pre-game flame from Divine and Shot Powers. You know what I mean? Let's get it tonight. 1-0. Like I said, my score, control the pace, grab your rebounds, hit your free throws, try to shoot over 36% from the three-point land tonight. Should be a nice, easy win. Play some stellar defense tonight. That's what I want to see tonight. Defense. If we can oppose our offense on this team, let's oppose our defense on this team. 107-97. Let's get it.
I had 117-98. I'm gonna stay with that 117 till we hit it. So, but listen, man, everybody, man, enjoy the night. Be safe. We same real time, same real channel tomorrow. They got another game in Charlotte down here. So the next we'll be on. That's a 6 o'clock game, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow. So we probably be in the building at 5 o'clock. We'll see y'all then. Y'all look for the notification. Hit that like and subscribe, man. You know how it is. Don't stop fronting. Don't cost you nothing. Hit that button. We got to go get it popping, man. So everybody, enjoy the night, man. Shot Powers, I see you on the other side, my brother.
You're ready.
Salute to everybody in the chat. That's where it's at. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all, we see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ Events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena. With the click, that's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. Infinity Dexter's on the court, looking pretty legit. I think true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.